Hi guys, it's your girl in the center. You're welcome to my kitchen where we make simple but delicious homemade recipes. If this is your first time on this channel, thank you for stopping by. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for being with us. On today's menu, we have a very special meal, which is pepper soup made with fresh fish and yam. This is a very delicious, simple and easy to make recipe. And you can use either croaker fish, tilapia fish or catfish or any other type of fresh fish. But today I will be using tilapia fish. Pepper soup is an intensely flavored and aromatic soup made with a blend of African spices. This soup is packed with so much flavor and heartwarming spices. I tell you what, this is the perfect soup you need on a cold winter night. Trust me, it beats any flu or cold medicine out there. You can take my word to the bank. Trust me. And to make this soup, I'll be using the following ingredients: a blend of my pepper soup spices, seasoning powder, ginger, and a head of garlic. I have blended crayfish, Scotch bonnet. Might want to vary this according to the heat you can tolerate. The onion. I've got a bit of salt to season my fish, and of course the scent leaf, also known as African basil or tree basil. It gives the pepper soup that aromatic taste and flavor. These are the individual components of my pepper soup spices blend. I normally just blend everything together in the market so that way I get it really smooth and that have that fine texture. I usually get my supply from back home in Nigeria. I then cut the yam into preferred sizes. I peel and wash them and I keep them covered with water to prevent them changing color. And here is my tilapia fish, all descaled, clean, and with all the guts removed. Most times when you get it in the shop, they would say it's been cleaned, gutted and cleaned, but trust me, they don't tend to remove all the scales, so you might need to real clean once you get home before using, otherwise you might come across some scales in your fish. So next I just sprinkle a bit of salt on my fish just to season it. With the yam and the pot, I add the chopped onion, pressed garlic, and diced ginger. I had to press my ginger with my garlic press just to make it really smooth. I add my blended crayfish, seasoning powder, the blended pepper soup spice mix, and a tiny bit of salt. Then I add water. I prefer to use boiling water, that way it just kickstarts my cooking and helps it boil faster. Next, I slice in my Scotch bonnet. You might want to vary the quantity of Scotch bonnet you slice in, just because you don't want it too spicy that you will not be able to eat it. And I prefer to use Scotch bonnet for pepper soup because it adds to the aroma of the soup and the taste as well. You can equally use blended dry pepper if that's what you have. Next, I add the sliced saint leaf. I'm using the fresh one because I have some at home. Otherwise, I use the dry ones because I always have that in my cupboard. But I noticed that the fresh one has a very strong aroma and gives the pepper soup that lovely aroma and taste. I then allow this pepper soup to boil for about 5 minutes before introducing the fresh fish. That way your yam would have cooked a little bit before you bring in the fresh fish, because you don't want to add the fish too early so that it doesn't start breaking inside this soup. You want to put it just halfway through your yam cooking so that everything can then cook together, and that way your fish will still remain whole without breaking and scattering in the soup. I then allow the content of the pot to boil and allow the yam to cook until tender. And to check if the yam is cooked, all you need to do is pierce your yam with a fork or a knife. It should pierce through easily without any resistance, or splits the yam open. That way you know that your yam is properly cooked. And for the fish, it doesn't take too long to cook because the fish is not hard at all you need to do is, if you want to confirm that it's cooked, you might want to split your fish a bit, or better still, you can just eyeball it to say no that it's cooked. I just tend to eyeball it, and the longer you leave it, the more it will cook, but you don't want to leave it on for too long so that it doesn't break and scatter in your soup, because the ultimate goal is to have your slice of fish served whole without breaking. That's the effigy of it. This soup is so versatile that it can be made on its own without the yam. You can just make it plain with the fish. It's just that the yam makes it more filling. That way you can have it as a meal. Otherwise, you can make it plain with just the fish, and you can use it to serve rice. You can serve it as a dessert after a meal. It can be used as just a soup for, especially when you have cold. With a few spoons, trust me, those blocked sinuses will start opening up. It is also popularly believed in Africa that this soup is very good for postpartum care, for new mothers, as it helps to melt out the clotted blood in the uterus. I mean, like I said, it's a popular belief. I don't know how true that is, but it's just a very good appetite booster as well. If you feel like, oh, especially when you're ill, you feel like not being able to eat, just a few sips of this, and it just awakens your palate, cleanse your sinuses, and it just boosts your appetite. You can equally have it with a cold or hot drink while relaxing with friends and family. It's just an all-rounder soup. This pepper soup is just so versatile and so delicious that you can have it any time of the day. And thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button at the bottom right hand corner of this video, and you can click on the notification bell so that whenever we upload new videos, you'll be among the first to receive those notifications. Until I see you in my next video, eat well, stay safe, look after yourselves, and bye.